See no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil. Just turn a blind eye? Wiki for the details, please. Too long. Didn't read. Don't worry. Bystander Effect. Some scholar chads named Darley and Latane. Yeah. You degenerates just rotting in bed on your phones again today? Or are you hiding in a bathroom stall, slacking off from work? I'm deep in my post-nut clarity right now. And while I was randomly thinking about society, I realized something completely fucked up. Today, Op's gonna drop a truth bomb about how we're all absolute psychopaths. Let's cut to the chase. You know how when someone collapses in a crowded place, we ain't ever gonna help them? That. Anyway, getting back on track. Let me break down what I'm gonna talk about so even brain-dead goobers like us can understand. Chapter 1, Bad News. We turn a blind eye on the packed train. Chapter 2, Why the fuck we can't move? 3 excuses. Chapter 3, In an emergency. Point at the dude in the blue shirt. And finally, the conclusion. This is gonna be on the test. If you listen to the end, you'll get why we're just a mob of irresponsible cowards. Leave your feelings at the door and listen. Alright, let's jump in. Chapter 1, Bad News. We turn a blind eye on the packed train. Look, you lads ride that morning rush hour packed train every day too, right? It's a suffocating hellhole mixed with old man smell, fabric softener, and mysterious humidity. The windows are fogged up, and the old dude next to you is digging his elbow right into your rib. Absolute worst environment. Everyone's staring at their phones with dead fish eyes. Then, suddenly, the guy standing next to you lets out a yikes sound, makes an oh fuck face, rolls his eyes back, and drops to the floor. Just crouching there, twitching. What the fuck do you do in that moment? I knew you'd say that. You'd instantly help him up and ask, are you okay? Press X to doubt, fake as hell. There's no way you're pulling some justice hero bullshit. Here's what you'd actually do in real life. You'd take a quick side glance at the dude on the floor, but you absolutely ain't taking your eyes off your phone. Someone's literally collapsing in front of you, and you're desperately checking the grossing ranks of your gacha games, or scrolling through drama summary sites like nothing happened. You're thinking about completely irrelevant shit like what was the baseball score last night, or what's for dinner, completely ignoring the dying guy in the corner of your vision. Looking at this objectively, we're all psychopaths, right? Are you guys completely dead inside? But hey, my bad. I ain't helping either. 'Cause getting involved is a pain in the ass. If I get off the train and call the station staff, I'm definitely gonna be late for work. And even if I say I was helping someone as my excuse, my company's shitty boss is just gonna be like, oh really? So why did you have to do it? And bitch at me forever. Same kind of shit happens at work, right? Imagine someone drops an obviously fucked up trouble report into the department group chat. It gets mad red receipts, but everyone's dead silent. Everyone's holding their breath, waiting for some higher up to respond. It's the exact same dynamic. Because there's a huge crowd involved, nobody wants to voluntarily board a sinking ship. You clueless normies might get depressed and think, man, am I just a cold person? Am I a piece of shit? But that's just your headcanon, isn't it? We're just choosing to do nothing as a survival strategy. Let's dig deeper. Chapter 2, Why the fuck we can't move? 3 excuses. First off, what's the premise here? In psychology, this phenomenon where nobody moves is called the Bystander Effect. Some scholar chads named Darley and Latane came up with it in 1968. Apparently, they studied it because of some old case in America. But check Wiki for the details, please. Too long. Didn't read. Don't worry. I'll summarize it for you. Basically, the more witnesses or bystanders there are in an emergency, the less likely anyone is going to help. It's a terrifying phenomenon, but it's just a feature of the human system. The mechanism is simple. 3 elements. When humans freeze up, our brains auto-generate 3 fucked up excuses. Number 1, diffusion of responsibility. It's the someone else will do it mindset. Since there's a massive crowd around, you conveniently convince yourself that you don't have to bear the responsibility alone. You degenerates are muttering this in your heads right now. Even if I don't do it, that serious-looking salaryman over there will help. The station staff will be here soon. Worst case, someone else is already calling an ambulance. Yep, everyone thinks that, and as a result, nobody moves. Sad but true, that someone who's gonna do it, they ain't ever showing up. Number 2, evaluation apprehension. This is the intense fear of looking like a dumbass by making the wrong move. This goes deep. Let's say you gather your courage and ask the collapse guy, "Are you okay?" And then he snaps at you. "Shut the fuck up. I was just sleeping." Or "Don't touch me, you creep." What then? Yikes. Hey. Oh shit, I'd look so pathetic. You start getting paranoid that the other passengers are glaring at you like, "Look at this try-hard making a fool of himself." That delusion just explodes in your head. And you're thinking about shit like, what if I half-assed hurt them and get held responsible? That fear of being judged completely slams the brakes on your actions. Rather than embarrassing yourself, you'd rather blend into the background and become oxygen. Number 3, pluralistic ignorance. To put it in a way even we can understand. Because nobody else is moving, you just assume, oh, it's not a big deal. They probably just got dizzy and squatted down. Humans only see what they want to see. You look around, see everyone calmly swiping on their phones, and you get confused like, am I the only one panicking? Is this actually just a normal everyday occurrence? This triggers in school classes and meetings too. When the teacher asks any questions so far, and the air gets super heavy because nobody raises their hand. You're thinking, I have absolutely no clue, but everyone's nodding and seems to get it, so I'll just shut the fuck up. In reality, nobody else gets it either, but everyone's just pretending to be fine because the people around them look fine. Separate your feelings from the facts. This diffusion of responsibility, evaluation apprehension, and pluralistic ignorance all tangle together, and we freeze up like stone statue. In other words, the reason nobody helps when someone collapses on the train isn't because you're all scumbags. It's just that the higher the emergency level, the more the presence of others justifies doing nothing. It's basically a defense instinct, or a loss-cutting skill we picked up through evolution. Psychologically speaking, it's such a perfect response, it's actually hilarious. Laughing my ass off. So what the fuck do we do? Chapter 3. In emergency, point at the dude in the blue shirt. This is where it gets real. There's a hack to reverse engineer this system. Let's say you're in the opposite position, stuck in a seriously fucked up emergency and need help. Screaming somebody help is utterly useless. Nobody's gonna do shit for you. The diffusion of responsibility triggers for everyone, and they'll all just think someone else will handle it. Here's the crucial part. Don't yell at the crowd. Call out one specific person. You there, bro in the blue shirt, call an ambulance. You with the red bag and earphones, go get the station staff. When you pinpoint them like this, the guy you targeted can't pass the buck to anyone else anymore. Oh shit, they picked me. It's only me. Fuck. They'll start panicking and actually move. It might sound counterintuitive, but this is reality. This is a solid life hack. Take notes. Same goes for handling trouble at work. If you drop a can, anyone who's free handle this, into the chat, it'll be ignored forever. But if you specifically tag someone like, you, get this done by 3 p.m. today, they'll do it, even if they're bitching about it. But hey, what if I'm the one specifically pointed out by some guy collapsing on the street? Like you there, bro in the blue shirt. Obviously, I'm pretending I didn't hear shit and sprinting away at full speed or just laughing my ass off while calling the cops from a distance and walking away briskly. I ain't got the free time to take care of other people's bullshit. Speaking of which, you lads are just lazily listening to me ramble on right now. You're just consuming free content, planning to end it with, that was funny. You're thinking someone else will hit the like button. Someone else will share it, right? Isn't the Bystander Effect kicking in right now? Listen up. You there, the one listening in your futon, picking your nose with your phone in one hand. You're the one who needs to subscribe and turn on notifications. That's how you break out of being a bystander. Alright, let's wrap this up. to jump to the conclusion. We are very human, and we are absolute units for it. In the end, burying yourself in the crowd, holding your breath, and letting things pass is the smartest survival strategy in modern society. We're living every single day full of stress, so if we take on other people's extra baggage, we'll crash in an instant. So today, tomorrow, and forever, even if you think some fucked up shit is happening, see no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil. Just turn a blind eye, half-ass it, and survive. Well, the fact that we're seriously thinking about stupid shit like this means we're pretty damn smart. Total victory for us. I'm gonna slack off tomorrow too. Next time, I'm gonna explain the 5 forces analysis. Alright, stream's over. Everybody out. See ya.